Okay, let's give this another go. Welcome. This is a major turning point vibrationally for us at the moment. Welcome, everybody. If you're new or if you have been here before, let's just take a moment. I need to tidy up some stuff. I tried to come on today. My doorbell may go. So there's a lot happening, but we're going to push through and we're going to persevere. So, welcome to those of you who are aware of this beautiful energy space. And if you're not aware of this energy space, just know that you being here while I'm deleting and changing things, bringing energy through, you being in this space, whether you understand the words that I'm using or not, the heart-based, pure, unconditional love that is coming through, that's direct from God, source, the divine, as a clear vessel and channel that is here when you come into this space, is all about you, for you. I speak from myself being a pioneer, ahead of time consciously, 20 years, 30 years consciously working within, to stand by what I share and say in Are You Getting Really Real? And podcast may be that name, actually. It surprised me. Quite simple, about getting to be really real. I'm talking about the deepest layer and level to the core of your soul. Place your hand on your stomach, on your solar plexus, as high as you can go with your higher self, and all other levels up to your monad, which is just a shade away from God, source, energy. This is about helping you to help yourself. So it's a couple of minutes of introduction. So it's taken hours to come on today and pushing through. And as Fiona shared, when I said there was difficulties, because I actually put see you on YouTube because this wasn't working. So we just keep shifting, working through. We know that when there's a lot of energies, the electrical things play up. We're all pretty much used to that. So I'm going to be pretty honest, and in getting really real is time to speak up more and be a bit more. It's not blunt, because I looked up the word blunt, and that means about being rude. It's about being really honest and choosing what words to use for their vibration. And I am very big on reading energy signatures and picking up everything. And as you know, the further you grow, the more you pull back because you pick up so much. People that do not have an energy that does that actually will not understand or comprehend, and that's okay. So remember, this is coming from 30 years of inner consciously working ahead of time. So everything I share is new, of a higher vibration, in a new way that is beyond these words alone. Okay, hi Fiona, hi Matthew, hi Natalie. Assertive. Hi beautiful Lisa. I'm not going to use the word assertive. It is assertive, darling. It actually is. Yet I vibrationally for this moment, because, you know, it's the old saying of when a woman speaks up, she's seen as aggressive. When we say we're just being assertive, 100% it's that. I'm coming from another space even more than that. I love when you make comments, and it's nice being live, but as I said, it's taken quite a few hours to be here. And, you know, I had a comment, and everything I share is in pure, unconditional love. Do not judge here by your filter, because that's a big thing that's happening in the world in the moment. At the moment is people are anticipating your reply and your answer, and already have an answer, and 10 times out of 10 I'm having to slow down and re-explain myself, and it's getting to the point where I just don't want to go out in a way, because I get a bit tired of explaining. It is what it is. It's because of all the lockdowns and everything, but it's also because everybody's shadows energies are up. I've been writing about this. These are ahead of time. So you being here, you are ahead of time in some way to uptake these pure divine golden energies, okay? And So when I shared yesterday briefly, major shift occurring, I've been away. Yes, I've been getting what I call the tap on the shoulder for many years now, to go away, to uptake the energies for all of humanity. Firstly, emotionally, consciously, linking spirit and soul. That is a solo journey as a template in embodying, and I've been kept away and kept behind the scenes for a reason, to protect my energy, to keep my energy safe. So what happens is, when you're a pioneer and a trailblazer, people will think they know what you're saying. And when I shared about, major shift, a beautiful soul, and this all is about energies and words, nothing to do with people. We all got the memo. Everyone's talking about it, and that's why I'm pulling behind now. And you can say, just ignore the comments. It's not about that. This is about energy, vibrations in words, and being a living vessel 24/7 in still embodying the energies to share what I bring through. And we are not all actually, everyone may be talking about it. They didn't all get the memo of what I'm just about here to share here firstly. So that's why I'm a stickler with energies and words, and I ask people to slow down. Okay, big shift coming now. Slow down to catch up with yourself. Now I'm going to progress into the next phase of this healing, and you'll be seeing me looking around and around, balancing the masculine and the feminine and working with spirit. Everything here is deliberate. Every word, every action, everything is consciously palpable, because what is also lacking is a lack of consciousness. Do not expect people to understand something that they're not even aware of themselves. Take a step back and let them come into, or let them work through their shadow energies. And someone said to me the other day, I was naively thinking love would be enough in this situation with someone close to them. I said, actually, it's not in this instance. Just take a gentle step back and let this person reveal and release their shadow energies. You loving them will not... Look, always send love. It's not about that. Don't misinterpret what I'm saying here. This is a high vibration level where I don't want to keep explaining. So, but I'm just adding that in for people's perceptions. And love from a distance is a saying I've been saying for many years now. Love from a distance, and allow that person. And it's about, we don't want to accept where others are at also is another issue. Here we go. A big slow down to come home to yourself. Straightforward. Yep, I like that. Hey, okay. Hollywoodzy. Okay, beautiful. Here we go. Are you ready to get really real? This major shift occurring, as I mentioned, I've been away to uptake and bring through. More to embody from spirit, soul, mental, emotional, physical. That's how information comes through. The last place we feel a shift is on the physical, then also on the first place that dis-ease comes from in our physical body is suppressed or unresolved emotions. And you could have come in with these in this lifetime as well, and genetic and all those other factors that take place. But we're going to keep this very basic and simple. So I've been going away to get the tap for years, to be in my own energy space, to embody clearly. So we are at a vital turning point right now. This is a major finishing of the old, as in a major ending of, say, like an addiction. So these are ahead of time. You may know the first layer and level, or that you've received it at. Remember, this is coming in, and I'm verbalizing it in 10D. See, I've been in 5D for nearly 20 years ahead of time, as humanity's growing into 5D now. So it's a long time to be ahead of time, and it definitely very challenging for those of you that also pick up ahead of time and what you do in your way. And this is a big deal, because roughly it has been said proven that only 5% are successful in the area of giving up addictions, which I have given up a few major addictions. So I come from experience, and a lot of souls that book in for one-on-one divine healings. The Oracle speaks at bigpond.com. For those of you that resonate and ask, is because what I have been through, I've faced death and dying up to 17 times more. I stopped counting in some way to still be here and working through what was not meant to have been cured or worked through or healed. Doesn't mean that everything is perfect all the time. That is not reality. We're here to flow in the ebbs and flow of life. So the golden message here is, don't beat up on yourself and give yourself a hard time, and please slow down and rest and nurture. Remember, your physical, okay, feel yourself coming in, your physical body needs time to assimilate, upgrade and uptake energies and information. Are you allowing yourself extra time, dear Master? Take some deep, gentle breaths. Two more. Tilt your head back. Galactic breath. One more. Allow yourself to slow down and come in and embody. Allow yourself to be loved and nurtured in this loving and nurturing Mother, Maiden, Crone energies. Allow yourself to receive, to gift yourself an uptake. I am now shifting and clearing, allowing clearing of any major blocks I have energetically right now. I am now shifting and clearing, allowing clearing of any major blocks I have energetically right now. Help me to help myself. Feel that energy, pray and hand it over. There you go. Another mantra. I give my personal permission for spirit and the divine of pure white light only to help me to help myself clear all older energies. I ask this to be gentle, 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 to help me slow down, to catch up with myself. Thank you. Feel your heart rate slow down. Feel your whole body and energy just release and slow down. You can watch this back in your own time to uptake. Much calmer, more gentler. Now, for those of you that want to go deeper, Gaia. Everything around me, Gaia, Gaia, Gaia is going through a planetary moodiness and release with much negative energies and entities, activity going on. So super protect in soul and spirit right now, Masters. So that means that there is a hormonal or planetary based moodiness. There are some essences that came through at this time for you, those of you that work with shell essences, bark and Australian bushflower essences. Chocolate carry came up at this time. There's an instability energy at the moment. So what's happening is I'm balancing the left and right brain and the feminine and masculine as I read these out. Chocolate carry balances emotions when there is hormonal or planetary-based moodiness. Stabilizes environment if disturbed by negative earth energies. I allow. And Strombus Vicitus cleanses aura of negative energy fields, understanding that spirituality is joyfulness and lightheartedness, not judgment. The other, slow down to uptake that. The other big message Spirit has been saying is lighten up and bring in the joy. You have to want to need to let go to the addictive energies of being in and staying in stress and loops of the head, because that can also be happening as well. And you need to be conscious to make a choice to choose to stretch out, break out of that bubble, break out. And it takes taking a brave step forward. Not everybody's getting this message. Time to lighten up and bring more joy. In as the world and people, how we are finding them now. It is what it is, as in we need to accept that sometimes loving others is not enough. Not when it comes to so many are starting to, or have been slowly for a while, now facing their negative in a shadow, releasing. Lots of fidgeting, lots of moving here. I did say what we're doing some shifting here. I feel it all through my body, and I'm sure you do too. And some, a lot, or even most souls are not even aware. And there's nothing sometimes that you can do or say that will make a difference when it is their experience that needs to play out for them. And this is for you if you're feeling abused or betrayed with others' energies in some way. Now, let's take a pause here. Many of you know this. You write this, you read it, people talk about it. I'm talking about here, are you ready to get really real in embodying this beyond the words? And here we are, 17 minutes in, beyond these words alone. This golden message has been given many times through voicing and writing to pull back and let all go. Yet we hear at a new start, yet again and again and again and again. If you keep going into the are we there yet loop, gee whiz, I think 4 years ago I did a video on the are we there yet loop. That's the head. Get out of the head. Wiggle your toes, ground in, allow yourself to feel. What it took to come through for this video, to give you an example, was just constant negative voices and energies. Yeah, I'm schizophrenic, so am I. No, you know what I mean. It's the constant, it's the old thoughts that are churning around. And you need to move to shift them. You need to write, to do something to shift those energies. If you sit still, these can envelop if we do not protect and be conscious of what is happening and occurring. We need to step up. I will table this. I won't tell you to do anything because don't tell me what to do. Touch the wet paint. Don't touch it. I'll always touch it. You do what it is for you. Big shift happening now. Big release. So those words were quite powerful. That needed to be said and heard. Now, the reason this is being stressed again now is that I've been personally working with many souls with major energies where new boundaries need to be set. I know you know this. I know you've read this. You've heard it. Take this up newly. That's the difference. That's why I don't repeat myself anymore. I do less public. This is a freely gifting blessing to be sharing, because the souls that are in the private Facebook group and the email subscribers and those that book in have been either following or upgrading or updating or working on themselves for some time. This is for those who are learning to master them and grandmaster in their mastership, in fully embodying and learn to embody, to be more conscious, to get really real, to ground in. And we can't connect with anyone else when they're not at that place. So what happens? All the lone wolves are behind the scenes. Yet what is newly happening in New Unity is community, which is something that's been shared for many years. I had a beautiful friend die quote that, and I said, I'd love to use that. She said, go for it. New unity is community. Yet before we can create new communities, we all need to come together in unconditional love and of ourselves first. We are a long way off, okay? And I don't say this as doom and gloom. I say this in being realistic, because a casual comment of, we're all got the memo. No, you did not get this memo. There's a reason it's not. There's more. There's so much more, okay? And this is the exciting bit. Remember, 30 years. And I don't say that to be a hero. I don't say that it's not about me. It's taken a long time to be able to speak about me, to come here and speak. Okay, it is letting you know that I have proof, that I've done the hard yards, that I've done the walk and all of that. And this is now beyond words. So these energies right now in setting new boundaries, and this is with super strong souls who've been dealing with these energies. They need to set new energies, and it's a major letting go of wanting to help and assist others. I know you know this. Are you embodying and feeling and acting on this information? That's the next step. These are pre-steps to creating new earth. So many want to jump to creating new earth, yet they're not feeling, they're not catching a big shift. Whew. So many are emotionally bypassing. This is so deep and comes from so high that I have not the words apart from the feel and energies flowing through these words as you read to explain how major this is. I can put it this way that you'll get it. This is life-saving information. It is at that point now, desperately. And these are souls that have been on their journey for quite a while. So the ones that haven't and think they know it and are coming from the spiritual business and all of that, that's a hijacked timeline. I did an incredible video that the Divine brought through earlier this year about the hijack of our Ascension timeline. Do yourself a favor and watch that. We need to speak up and set new boundaries in a new way of more than I know. It is time to act. Your life can depend on you realizing this. The time is right now. We have nothing left to wait for. Sometimes we need to hear it, feel it, read it through something, or feel it through something occurring in our lives for us to sometimes hit a wall. Until I am laughing because part of my raw and realness is I have magpies here. And I have one out the back while we're talking that is playing on a wind chime, trying to get my attention. Can you hear that? And I have a huge wind chime. And this magpie plays on my huge wind chime. Hello? Yeah, you'll have to wait. There we go. There we go. That is so beautiful. So part of living in the flow and living in a shaman or a mystic's energy or whatever words you want to use is about getting really real and looking for the signs and symbols everywhere. I know you know this, but are you doing it from the heart or from the head? So that's the message. So until we wake up through a shake-up, I know I've had too many to count over my 30 years of consciously delving deep within. Those times need to change or go now. That old addictive behavior needs to shift and change. And the magic is through our consciousness. We can only do so. So many are not. And you may find yourself amongst many coping and doing the best they can, yet you may also now be finding many of us are starting to find each other too. And that's what I want to say. The tide has turned. The shift is happening. Deep below from the depths, what is happening, we are starting to meet more souls where the words are less. The connection and the feel is enough. This is the magic. We're just beginning. to slowly behind the scenes unite. It's pretty exciting, isn't it? So those of you Forerunners who want something more, this bird is persisting, who wants something more that is really real through experience and not sharing through words that have been shared so many times, in wanting to be a spiritual expert and make it more about being a business, which it's none of my business what you do. I'm talking about heart-based experience of 30 years sharing through personal experience and feeling consciously ahead of time energetically. And the reason those words are shared with you, so you then can understand, oh, I am uptaking the latest, and really feel that. Really honor you being here, you know. I'm going to wind up now. I'm just going to say so much love in all you're going through. I'm sharing this publicly. There's the bird on the wind chimes again. I'm sharing this publicly because this is too important not to. And if you want more, you can join the email subscription. AnastasiaBlueBeyondGuide.com is the website that you can join up with. Anyway, I just share that because people ask. So I want to finish off. Thank you for joining. Thank you for watching this. Please know that it takes more than once to watch this, and over many years. These are living divine energies. There is over 200 videos on YouTube, AnastasiaBlueBeyondGuide.com. There are years of updates and information shared that could have gone into books, that could have gone into podcasts and series and so much more. But no, this is raw and real, getting really real, in all being freely gifted. It's only recently that I've pulled back, that I'm asking exchanges for my time. So no one says, what about me? What about me? And in that poverty loop, in that old 3D poverty loop, there is no excuse. Don't bullshit yourself. Don't let yourself fool yourself. When you're ready, and if it's for you, if it's not, you'll find something else. Pray and ask what it is for you. Okay? So I'm going to finish off with Robert Plant said in an interview when asked who he was now. That birdie's going to wait till I get off. I'll share a photo after. When someone asked, yeah, let's do one for the group. Here we go. You're beautiful. Someone asked Robert Plant who he was now after everything he had been through, and the first thing he said was he was grateful. Now, the pre-step is be grateful for what is yet to come. There's a little golden secret that I'll share with you. So you had to hang in there for the whole video to get that little golden nugget. Well, it's not a little one, it's everything. If you start shifting your energy to be grateful now for what is to come with no expectation from the head, keep a check on yourself. If you start going and drifting whatever, then whoa, that's a good sign to bring it back into here and be thankful and grateful for what is yet to come. Try that and see how you go. That can shift your whole equilibrium and everything. So after he said he was so grateful, he said this, and I love it and I concur. Who he was now? He said, a bunch of resonances from all the things that have happened to me, and at the back of it all, they kind of buffer that keeps me okay. A bunch of resonances from all the things that have happened. And I went, oh, I felt that. It uplifted me. And I can relate and resonate to that so much. And I hope and trust that this will resonate for you, that something in this would have resonated for you, or you wouldn't be here. Your comments are always welcome. Okay? So thank you for joining and adding your energy, because your energy matters. You are making a very big difference. I know you may know this. Allow yourself to uptake and receive this unconditional love. It's been a long, hard journey, and it's worth it. You are clearing and eliminating things that you will not need to come back for. You are clearing so much, the buck stops here generationally, and it has been worth it. You wait and see. So much love to you, faith and trust in you, connection with the divine firstly, and be gentle, gentle, gentle on yourself. Bless. Thank you so much, Masters. Please like, follow, share. It helps everybody get this message out. Thank you. Bye.